Here's another set of reflections further about transparency and scientific truth and, let's say, I guess, civic truth or political civic discourse, the epistemology of civic discourse, let's say. Okay, so we have to take on board, we all know, some kind of robust, if temporary, we hope, absolute destruction of discursive human behavior, such that truth, we all have questions about truth. What's it amount to? Do we mean religious truth? Do we mean some technical notion like correspondence or adequatio between objects or concepts? Do we mean straightforward kind of thin positivism of say if it's a Karl Popper or Hume? Do we mean truth as in truth functional, in the sense of disquotationalism, whatever that means? If the meaning of the sentence "snow is white" refers to is true just in case that snow is actually white, or so the sentence "snow is white" is true just in case that snow is in fact white, just in case that snow is white. So boring, tedious shit. That this is a purely mathematical approach to truth, which has held sway very decisively in the sciences ever since Gottlob Frege. Okay, so we have doubts about truth. What else do we have doubts about? Motives, intentions. We have motive doubts about people's character. According to what criteria? As though we have some kind of system of belief that we ground such critiques in. We don't seem to, though. I mean, if truth is already out the window and you don't have really a sort of non-relativized system of belief, well, then how can you make a critique of somebody's persona or their character? So there are problems within problems. It's like a matryoshka doll of problems. And I guess if you're Bergson, Henri Bergson, existence is made of infinite regresses of matryoshka dolls that are all exploding. So discourse itself is so horribly problematic now. Yet somehow the morality is still there. How is it the case that we somehow have some basic sense of human decency and morality that we're able to operationalize, for example, when we're teaching our children? I mean, if it's Sunday morning and it's Sunday school, we teach our children some lessons about morality before we beat them in the afternoon, I guess. Because that's usually when kids get the belt. Is after Sunday school, I guess. So I've been told. No moral ground, no epistemological ground, no metaphysical ground. I mean, we really with all our Freud and our Nietzsche and our Karl Popper and all our quantum physics and Richard Feynman and all the rest, we really got ourselves into a pickle, didn't we? A bona fide spiritual pickle. We know that in some sense discourse is really the place wherein solutions will unfold. Yet, if we are bound to some discursive limitations or blind spots that are rooted in vague ideologies that we don't actually wholeheartedly subscribe to or bind ourselves to, well, you can see how flimsy this is. I mean, it's as though the average American is happiest to shelter themselves in a kind of naive obscurantism, play dead or something, as though one's political beliefs were a private matter. One's political beliefs are no longer a private matter now. Certainly there are several million Americans who believe exactly the same way that I do. Politics is a thoroughgoingly public matter right now because we're sorting. We've already been sorting. The population is sorting itself out according to the most brute blood and soil groupings. We've been reduced to this. So, sort the fucking thing out, Colonel Kurtz.